I want to see how that works and how they actually are able to utilize that hand in hand.
Looking at the lineup, I kind of feel like we got to look at the emblems Diablo uses, because if it's a more survivor-centric kind of thing, he can't go into the backline, he can't start the initiation. Listen to the crowd. They're reacting very heavily towards this Ling.
Expect the Ling to be a little bit different though.
Okay.
Because, I think the standard Ling will still just go full damage. You want to go for the Killing Spree emblem and you want to just build assassin items. But, oh wow!
What? Dude!
Singapore?
Yo, what's up with Singapore and Myanmar? Like yesterday, Singapore, they were rooting for Phoenix. 49% of them were rooting for Phoenix, and this time it's happening again. What's going on in Singapore?
I guess there are a lot of EVOS Legend fans in Singapore.
Well, EVOS Legends technically is a bit like Singaporean.
Yeah. EVOS is a very big name in Singapore. I just like the fact that it's not one-sided, man. Even the audience, they're like, yeah, it could go either way. It could go either way, and that is what we want to see. I really want to see RSG Slate SG. Can they pick up the tempo? And I want to see how Taz is on this link.
I have a guess. I think it might just be Demon Slayer Ling going full tank. It's something we haven't seen before.
Wow.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn for game number 1. The seeding of the teams will be right here. We will see who goes and becomes the first seed of the group, but it is going to be the Killing Spree, so nothing too fancy for Taz.
And on that note, right, Diablo once again with the Master of Assassins, so that's just permanently Diablo's favorite emblem. He's going to utilize that either way, but even on your screen now, Dreams on the Franco. We haven't talked about this, right? He is such a nuisance. He knows how to pressure that jungle, and he is going to try to prevent Brave from popping off.
The thing about the Franco, man, even if you're doing everything perfect, the Franco will force you to do a mistake. It's either you're not engaging at all because the fear of his ult, the fear of the suppress, or he will just dislocate.
Displace.
Thank you very much. Displace you.
He's not a shoulder.
With your iron hook. So honestly, the Franco, even if he doesn't do anything, it's a fear. The fact that EVOS, they have 2 ways to engage is crazy.
Well, don't know about this dive right here. That's going to be the damage coming through. First blood for Oki. Beautiful dive, but he does lose Bray in the process, and that is an expensive trade. Brand's actually cleared the wave earlier too, so he doesn't miss out on much.
Yeah, they're trying to put a lot of emphasis onto Brand, right? I mean, even in the interview, they're saying that they want to put a lot of pressure onto him. So far, he's feeling that pressure. It does inhibit him just a little bit, but knowing Bronze, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But Roy here, all right, nearly gets taken down.
Honestly, for me, looking at how Taz has been playing this MSC, I kind of feel like mid-game or during this best of 3 series, RSG, they gotta switch their focus, man. I think they gotta go for Taz. You can't let this Ling scale up, man. It's very, very dangerous.
It's almost like Brand's the weak side now for EVOS Legends. They've completely adapted and shifted their playstyle. Diablo now going to just give that XP onto Roy, as Hijime has hit level 4, but they're not actually going to go for this turtle first. They want to give Taz some more room to play with, and 10 seconds is on that purple buff, so they might not even be able to fully contest for this turtle that is already spawned in, that is already half HP. It's a free turtle over to RSG down below as well. Brand's going to be targeted down, and that's going to be the Dreams flickering forward, not able to find the Bloody Hunt. Perfect spacing from Oki to deny that pick away, and RSG get a free turtle.
Yeah, there's not much of a retaliation response coming in from EVOS. Perhaps they don't want to go in for anything too aggressive, but this is exactly the playstyle that we expect from RSG, and it's surprising, right? Because you put something like a carry in the gold lane, you think they're going to be a little bit more passive, but either or, Oki has just been very active, but Taz goes in.
Good read onto Lucian QT. Oh, he actually canceled out the Divine Judgment with the Tempest of Blaze. Brand is standing in the real world manipulation, but Dreams finds a good hook to trade it 1-for-1. Gold lane for the Roamer. Roy still just standing there, providing Oki with the support. Who's it worth for?
I gotta say, I think it's worth it for RSG because they did what they aimed to do. They gotta take down Brands. They were able to do that. If they were able to take out Taz, that'd be amazing. But the fact that they gave a kill onto Oki as well as Roy, they will be able to hit their first item first. But the thing is, even if you do hit your first item first, what are you gonna do with it? If they stay passive, not doing anything, it feels bad. But if they got their first item and they go very, very aggressive, especially around neutral objectives like the turtle, it's gonna be very good for RSG.
That was insane though. Did you see Taz cancel out the Divine Judgment?
I saw.
Taking a look now at the in-game equipment, right? We're 3 minutes in, and you can see that the Beatrix hasn't really reached that power spike yet. Already Fury Hammer to give a little bit of an edge in terms of damage, but oh my god, losing Kitty goes in again.
No follow-up just yet. Hijume's forced to flicker out though, so that is a pretty good trade over. They're already going in. Prey is able to steal away the orange buff. What do you call it?
Grand Theft Purple.
Orange.
No, orange.
Oh,
You
man,
had
I did
one
it again.
I gotta
Orange.
say, Eterna's red hair is amazing though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her hair is
We're a
amazing.
little colorblind on the caster desk right now, but that's too. What?
Good Divine Judgment forcing a flicker. It's just a flicker battle. It's a battle of bait. Thing is though, Taz now
Roy.
have a little bit of a retribution. Oh, Dreams with a good flicker bloody hunt onto Roy. And hook as well to go for the trade. And it should just be, yeah, 1-for-1, but Oki's still free farming really well down in the gold lane.
Yeah, speaking of which, right now he's able to take quite a lot there. Dreams probably looking for a hook, not gonna hit. Oki able to dodge Brand's sniper shot as well. Right now looking at the goalie, not much difference here. And I actually like what Mirko said. Everyone's just trading spells for now. Lucian Cutie able to get Dreams.
Oh, beautiful Bennett's Rage. Oki gonna be target down. Gun down a bit. Iron hook onto the back. Lucian Cutie falls. And Taz picks up a double, picking up all the blades, now trying to get away. But Diablo shuts him down just as he enters the turtle pit.
Yeah, 2-for-1 trade in favor of EVO's Legends though. So the aggression coming in from Taz is going to pay off. Luckily enough for him, there isn't really much of objectives that are on the board for him to contest. So his death, not so bad, I would say, as we take a look at the replay here in just a few seconds.
Yeah, looking at the replay here, we're going to look at what happened down at the bottom side. A very, very good counter engage coming in from EVOS because they kind of feel like, okay, they're overextending. Oki really wants this turret, and we're going to take advantage of that. The fact that Diablo got a kill there was actually very, very lucky, but I got to say, man, Lucian Cutie on this Kaja has not been having the cleanest of engages just yet. We got to see whether that will change or he just not comfortable enough on this hero.
Well, that's actually a good question, right? I'm not really sure. I mean, this is his power hero, so he should be comfortable. So the question is why he isn't able to perform at the level that we expect him to. Is it because of the counter engaged potential setup coming in from EVOS? Is Taz being a little bit of a problem, or should that focus be centered on Taz instead?
It's been the mechanics, I feel like, because Lucian Cutie, his Divine Judgments have been clean, but on Taz, it just seems like he can't get a grip on Taz. Good Tempest of Blades, good timing for Taz that has been able to deny Lucian Cutie a lot of these engages, but Psychon's going to be walking up there. Divine Judgment onto him instantly now with the Raging Storm as well, but look at Iron Hook connecting onto Bray with a Bloody Hunt as well. Psychon's still able to survive somehow, some way. But EVO's Legends will probably have to concede this turtle. Taz goes up to the top lane. Will try to look for a turret trade instead. And RSG, perfect neutral objective control so far.
Honestly, we can look at the items, but the thing that actually made it so that Psychots could survive, number one, is the emblem Tenacity giving that extra armor as well as magic resist, and the fact that he was able to heal up. Now Lucian Cutie taking quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, RWM is well placed down. Lucian Cutie forced to flicker. Not too sure. They were trying to go for the turret, I believe, but he doesn't have the Divine Judgment. Bray walking up, understanding there's no Bloody Hunt, but Lucian Cutie walks up again with low HP. Gets completely punished, and that's another trade over to EVOS Legends. Oki barely gets out of that one with the recalls, and it's EVOS Legends in turn who find 2 turrets for free.
All right, okay, that was weird, right? Because he didn't even have any resources to utilize. Not really sure what he was going for by coming back in. And these little mistakes, they are going to be capitalized by a team like EVOS Legends. So they need to be very careful when it comes down to that.
The thing that I think what he was trying to do is Bray kind of wants to fight there, and what he wants to do is actually hit his first skill onto multiple targets, his Ring of Order, to make sure that he's reducing the damage. But now Taz is going down bot. Oki.
Good sandwich. Taz again, he takes out the Divine Judgment with a Tempest of Blaze. What is this man made of? You do it once, sure, you do it again right now. And Psychon just walks up to 2 members. Bray and Diablo don't deal enough damage right now, as that's going to be the render shot onto Bray. Poking him down. Good dodge away from 2 skill shots. Down below, Taz just chunking at that turret. But I'm going to have to see the replay again. Did he actually cancel that? He did. He canceled it again. The Divine Judgment. What?
I want to know who hooked it, right? Was it Psychot's hook or was it Dreams' hook that landed on that final member from RSG? But that double combo of hooking coming in from EVOS, it's insane, right? That pressure, that mental play that EVOS has over RSG, it's definitely making them sweat right now. As we're taking a look at the in-game equipment, that is no longer on the screen. But LaFell, did you see anything that stood out to you?
Yeah, very interesting. Lucian Cutie does not complete one item yet. He has 2 steel leg plates and 1 magic robe, which kind of understands why he's not that tanky just yet. In the early game, sure, it's fine, but now, 9 minutes, he should be completing at least 1 core item.
They've already baited out a flicker from Roy. Very expensive right now. EVOS Legends have the gold lead, but Bray still feels confident in going for this 50-50. That's the conceal already. Psychots moving in forward. Good cancel on that conceal. Oh, it's an iron hook and a play hunt. Diablo flickers forward with Raging Storm, only finding Dreams right now, but the RWM is doing some damage in the back. It's going to be Oki who is going to be able to free hit Light right now, but Taz takes him out. It's a double kill for Mr. Bombastic. Taz looking for the red tree. It should just be free. There's no Bray to play with. Brands is gunning Diablo down. And EVOS Legends, they find the lead in the game.
Right now, EVOS, they're controlling everything. And I kind of feel like what Eterna said, this team really looks at Lucian Cutie to be the one to engage. And the fact that Lucian Cutie is not having a good game right now, it really does limit how RSG Slate SG is playing. Now they got to look at either, okay, Lucian Cutie, you got to step up, or Diablo, now it's your time to shine. Because right now we got to look at the instant replay, because so far, Lucian Cutie as well as Oki, they are good at targeting the targets that they should be taking down. But look at the response. Taz quickly goes in and free damage. Bronze this time doing a very good job staying out of sight. Free damage, making it so that it's a very clean trade for EVOS.
Yeah, the double hook potential from EVOS, it's just deterring any potential setup that RSG had initially planned. So now they have to go for a different route, but on the top side,
gun down, Diablo not given a chance to survive that one. The bloody hunt just used up Psychots and Dreams. This double hook combination is really giving RSG a run for their money.
And now looking at the situation, Lucian Cutie almost got caught. RSG Slate SG doesn't look like they can actually do anything, because 4 kills total for their own team. Bray 0-2-1, Lucian Cutie 0-5-3. It does seem like they haven't been finding avenues that they can punish the mistakes coming in from EVOS, because every single time that they got a kill, I kind of feel like it's on the bottom side of the map. So it's only playing during the oh, but now Lucian Cutie.
Oh, not sure about this engage right now. Is everything committed already? Diablo's gonna be hooked into the King's Calling. Wait! Fight the Iron Hook brings them back into the King's Calling, but Dreams will fall as well. Right now, XP for Rome. EVOS Legends, I think they're going to be able to take that as Brands. Oh, he's bombastic, all right. He's feeling it this game.
I feel it in my Bombaba.
Bombaba?
Yeah. You don't know where that is, huh?
No.
Yeah, same. I didn't learn that in biological class.
Eterna, you went biology.
Yeah, you went.
yeah. I'm just scratching my head right now. But going back into the in-game equipment here, 5,000, 6,000 gold lead for EVOS. Man, this is looking a little bleak for the moment here for RSG. The problem is, like you mentioned, right? Lucian QT not having the best time on the Kaja. Great. Diablo needs to step up. Great. But even then, EVOS are already on it. We saw that EVOS instantly turned their heads, found Diablo, caught him off guard, and took him out of the Land of Dawn before they even went for the team fight. So how are they going to do this? What should RSG do?
Honestly, they got to find a way to make sure that Oki can deal out safe damage, because every single time he wants to deal damage, Taz is on him. Like, it looks like Taz has 4 eyes, where he's looking at one Divine Judgment, one looking at where Oki is, one's looking at the Lord, and the other one is looking at Brave, Roy, and Diablo. Is like, okay, someone's going to come after me. It's going to be good. If they find a way to stop Taz, that's going to be great. But so far, I don't see it happening.
How?
Exactly, I was about to ask.
RSG,
Because I said I didn't see it happening.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
fine.
I mean, you are colorblind, so I don't know if I want to see or rely on your vision right now, LaFell. EVOS Legends, though, they're utilizing their gold lead so well. Dreams gets caught by the Divine Judgment, brings him back, but he has the immortality. He buys it in time. What are EVOS on? Suddenly they just turn around, but Hijime gets caught. That's something that has happened before against Phoenix. A comeback could be possible. These little micro mechanical mistakes are coming out.
All right, that's a good step in the right direction for RSG, right? Taking Hijime down, making the battleground a little uneven for EVOS, and on top of that, Oki now already has that Wind of Nature. Will that help him to prevent that kill pressure from Taz?
I kind of feel like it's not enough. It really is not enough. He himself needs some help. But I've been proven wrong quite a lot, and now the Lord has been started by RSG's latest G. Lishikiri taking quite a little bit damage, and Taz is still hiding. No one knows where they are. RSG, they're not opening the map. They don't know where Taz is.
They're banking on a full team fight. They want to go for a 50-50 right now. Taz is walking up, and he finds the retreat. Walks in and gets out. Brands is able to escape, but Roy, with the real world manipulation flicker combo, is going to be able to find them right now. Sprays jumping into the back line, zoning them away, giving space for Oki to free hit EVOS Legends down. The RWM comes down again. Bray is able to escape. Psychot gets back up with his own immortality. And RSG, I think they got the better trade.
Even if they got a better trade, right now the Lord is pushing. Hijime looks at Bray, wants a kill. It looks like Bray is able to survive for now. And it looks like RSG, they have a way of thinking. It's like, we're losing, we gotta force things to happen for us to win. Because looking at that situation, I kind of feel like it's not an optimal way for you to approach the Lord fight. But the way they're thinking is like, Taz is not going to show his face. We got to force him to come out and then maybe try to get a kill.
Yeah, the bait game, right? They have to be the masters of baiting right now here from the side of RSG. Now, the thing is, one of the main problems that I see from looking at their gameplay right now is the fact that nobody can really check their bush, right? Lucian Kuti goes in, he gets chunked really low. That actually negates the pressure that RSG is supposed to have with a pickoff onto Brands. And so, who's supposed to do that, right? Is it supposed to be Diablo? Is it supposed to be Bray? But if Bray gets picked off, that's also bad for them. They can't take neutral objectives.
Not gonna lie, I kind of think it's Bray. I kind of feel like someone has to bite the bullet, and the thing is, Bray is a little bit more tankier compared to everyone else. Diablo is not as tanky as Bray. Lushikiri at this point, 0, 5, and 6, not that tanky as well. And the thing is, the Martes can use his skills to avoid some crowd control. So the only way that you can stop him is by Dreams using his Bloody Hunt. And if that's out of the way, Diablo can safely go in. So it kind of feels bad as a jungler that you have to sacrifice yourself. But that's kind of one of the options that I'm looking at here. Looking at itemization as well. Right now, funny enough, they're not really putting much investment in terms of magic defense. Right now, Bray is not really looking at Hijime as a threat.
And that's interesting, right? Because he's built full damage. Clock of Destiny, you have the Lightning, Divine Glaive, and the Glowing Wand to top that all off. That's a lot of damage, and not just damage. The cool thing about Hijime on the Valentina, and that we've seen a lot in MPL ID as well, is his creativity when he uses his ultimate as well. And so far, he's been able to just pave that way, right, for EVOS in those team fights.
And I think from the items there earlier, we saw the reason RSG hasn't been able to really open up the map that well because Diablo is just not in a position where he can do that. Sure, he does have that sustain coming in from his second skill, but he built Melphic Roar and the Heptaseas here. So he only has one defensive item as an XP laner who also brought Master of Assassin. He's really squishy.
Here's the thing. I've learned from a few coaches, it's very interesting, everyone has their own philosophy. One of the philosophies that I've heard, if you're behind, if you're losing, might as well just build full damage. At least you have a chance to win a team fight. And if you're ahead, build defense because you just don't want to die. So right now we can see the philosophy here coming in from RSG's latest G. They're like, okay guys, we're kind of losing. Now we just gotta hope for a very good team fight, and for that to happen, we need to have enough damage.
Yeah, on top of that, I think that's just Diablo style. He builds full damage, he goes in Glass Cannon on his EXP laner, but Lucian Kuti goes in.
Oh, it's only on the Dreams though. I'm not sure about that. Raging Storm committed real world manipulation as well. 3 big ultimates traded in for 1 Roamer Flicker, and guess what? Lucian and Diablo both use Flicker as well. EVOS Legends can just, again, reset up, and they'll have the resource advantage.
Oh man, I said RSG need to bait these resources, but EVOS are actually the masters of baiting those resources. It's confusing now, and it gives EVOS the advantage. They could go ahead and get this Lord, honestly, at this point.
Let's see, Roy and Oki are playing really well right now. Dreams is already very low. Roy's gonna be caught in the King's Calling, but Bray's gonna be targeted down. Lucian QT in the midst of it all. Diablo finds a Raging Storm. That's forcing Taz to go for the Temple of the Blaze. Now Red Tree battle. Who's gonna win it? Bray! for the first time in this game in a full 50-50 retreat battle, but Taz does not want to let it go to waste now. Jumping on Oki, Bray takes it for the team, jumps in for the Mortal Coil. Now he still has the immortality, jumps in for the decimation as well. Cyclops will lose his immortality as the real world inflation zones EVOS Legends away, but Roy comes back in. He wants to hunt them down one by one. That's a hook from Dreams. Brands, one more shot. Taz, you don't need the shot. I'm here. That's a shut down. Oki goes for the one in nature. He's trying to escape, but Taz and Taz.
Dude, 9-1 and 5. Taz is the real problem here. Again, we saw RSG. They understand the situation. They gotta take a risk. That was a pretty big risk because now only Lucian Cutie is here. The minion waves. Diablo is now back. So should be EVOS not being able to push this and end this game right now.
Yeah, luckily enough, they had to take down that Lord in the top side, right? Or otherwise, that wouldn't have been enough time!
Dreams is a nightmare for RSG right now as Hijume stuns Diablo up with his own ultimate, the Raging Storm.
This is brutal, right? Okay, EVOS have 3 combos. Okay, 2 combos, right? One is the double hook, and it's not just a single hook. For Mincetar, for Cyclops, it's an AoE hook, whoever's in line. Second of all, it's the classic Franco and Beatrix combo, right? You get the hook, 100% that person's gonna die because of that burst damage coming in from Brands, and I don't know, man. At this point, RSG, help me out here, LaFell.
Yeah, we're going to look at an instant replay here. And Roy being very aggressive because even if you look at the mana, it's actually not that much. And I don't know, wanting to expand your skills, trying to kill Dreams. I don't know behind the scenes what Dreams is doing to this team, but every single time they're looking for this guy. Like, did he take their breakfast or something?
Probably,
right?
I mean, we do have good breakfast, so maybe they just stole it away from him, and that's creating a little bit of drama.
Yeah.
Same tension.
So, because I was saying, okay, you targeted Brands, then you got to target Taz. But it looks like they mistook Taz for Dreams. They're just going for Dreams, man. I'm like, I don't know.
And Dreams is going for them, man. The Bloody Hunt lock spray down. He's very low already. Taz in the back has the immortality. Pops in the top of the blaze just to disengage as Diablo is in the midst. It's taken very low. Now, Taz! Cleo! And it's another hook from Psychot. What a brilliant display of skills. But RSG are back with full HP. Brands is going to take it down. Oh, it's a flicker by Diablo. And Lucian QT finds that kill back. It's a good trade in. XP for gold. But now, EVOS Legends, they keep on going. Bray's very tanky. Roy can still go for the kite right now. No Oki to play with. They need to be very careful with the waves crashing down on them. And Roy, no flicker.
Dude.
No flicker. He goes for retrenchment. Is it going to be enough? Roy is down. Lucian, Cutie, and Bray all left to defend. The Tigers are pouncing, but Taz, he doesn't want to leave it to chance. He goes for the Evolved Lord.
That is such a disciplined decision from Taz, right? I mean, knowing Taz before, he likes to go in for those crazy skirmishes, he likes to go in for those kills, try to go for a 50-50, but this time he truly is respecting his enemy here. He's going for the objective instead and allowing RSG a little bit more time to, you know, just breathe at this point, right? One inhibitor turret down, and oh my, Taz is a monster, and he goes in for more damage?
11-1 and 6. Right now, RSG, in terms of protecting their base, I kind of feel like it's going to be quite difficult here because even if you can deal with Taz, but just the range coming in from Hijume as well as Brands, it's going to be quite a lot for them to handle. Right now, we're going to look at both Taz as well as Bray in terms of the itemization, quite different here. Now, sure, Bray has an Athena shield, but dude, even the goal per minute, man, it's way too different.
Look at this build. He went for Corrosion Sight, something you don't really see a lot from Ling. So he knows he's doing enough damage. What he's lacking is that chase potential. So he's trying to slow people down with the basic attacks, man.
8,000 gold lead for EVOS, and that's starting to make sense. A GPM that high on a jungle as Conceal Play is gonna start. Let's see what they can do with it.
Bray's holding on to that Mortal Coil right now. Pops it right now, but in the back, Lucian QT finds Brad. He falls under the real world manipulation, and Diablo collapses under. Taz is still free hitting right now, so Oki's gonna be able to dash forward, actually flickering out of there. Bray with decimation, trying to chase Psychots down. Diablo following it up. That's the immortality from Psychots. Taz is waiting in the wall right now, but he can't do anything to save his friend as he gets taken out. What a play by Lucian Cutie.
Is that a caster curse working? Because I'm like, yeah, there's no way that they can protect this, but so far they've been doing quite well. Now the goal lead only shrunk by, say, 1,500. Now Taz No one's
What is
really.
he doing?
No one.
Oh, he's in the bush!
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought he was just standing there,
Yeah.
menacingly.
Yeah, but dude, Roy went. I was like, wait, was that Ling?
Did I just see a Ling standing there?
That was like 10 seconds.
That was
It was a
very
jump
delayed.
scare.
That
It was a
very
jump scare.
delayed, yeah.
That was a good 10 seconds he was there. But look at this. RSG claiming what is theirs. They're going in for the start in the mid side. And it looks like they want to commit for more. Diablo's in the top side though.
This is a good siege from RSG Slate Singapore. They're doing it really well, and I think what's really impressive from RSG Slate is the way they're actually using the limits, right? Once you get a member down, once you have an advantage, they never just stay in the base. They are always trying to look for these proactive plays, even though they were 8,000 gold behind.
Wave management is going to be very key here. It's going to be very. It's a crucial thing for RSG Slate SG to take care of, just because EVOS right now, looking at the base of RSG Slate SG, they have no protection, man. And you have a Ling here.
Yeah.
Like, again, like the game could have been over before you're like, wait, what just happened? Why is the camera panning to our side of the map?
You know, ironically, it's usually EVOS that has a map problem.
Oh, really?
So we'll see what happens. Like,
Wow.
hopefully, from what they've learned,
Okay.
they're going to be like, okay, let's keep an eye on the map. Because we see that Diablo is being very active on those side lanes, right? He's trying to push as much as he can. And there have been a lot of moments where coming into the late game, right? We're already at 24 minutes. And this is where EVOS kind of blindside themselves.
Okay, Bloody Hunt only onto Bray. He has the immortality. I'm not too sure about this. Lucian Cutie finds Brands. They fall under the real world manipulation. And Oki just goes ham in the back. Dreams will fall as
that.
well. Lucian's still chasing Hijime with a desperate real world manipulation. But look at Diablo. Look at Oki. They'll be able to take the immortality out. Hijime buys the winner, buying some time. RSG Slate Singapore, again, they do not want the Lord. They've come for one thing, and it's the base that is now wide open. Taz looking for a Hail Mary play. Lucian Cutie, good wave manipulation right now, good awareness. Taz, not spotted in the bush. He's not spotted in the bush right now, but he will still choose to recall. Psychox is going to be engaged on. Oki finds the killing spree. Taz, 11, 1, and 6. It is not enough.
Dude, what?
RSG have done it. They have completely, come back from an 8,000 gold deficit
Amazing.
against all